Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on our comic book creator interviews, including our monthly Chichester chats with comic book legend DG Chichester, superhero movie brackets in our search for the worst comic book movie of all time, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/CapesandLunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Luca Perich, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks podcast.
So, who ordered the double-sided justice this week?
Talk about getting some.
All right,
Trouble, double the fun, buddy.
Dale. Welcome back to another episode of Unlimited Justice. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, that mad woman. It is
the balanced scales of justice herself, Lilith Hellfire.
And special guest, because we're doing the crossover, Mr. Will Allred.
Hi, everyone.
That Hal Jordan fanboy himself.
That's me.
Oh my God, Will, if you didn't listen to it, we put out an episode of this for April Fools, and it's our Earth 3 versions. Well, me and Eve Heavenwater.
Phil, I don't know Perich.
That's right. And I swear it was just an excuse for like half the episode to say, guys, you got to listen to Ray's Batman podcast. He's got the greatest Batman podcast on the internet.
That's because I think I know who his favorite character is.
Well,
Batman, my favorite character.
See, I told you he loves that, Will.
Into the Dark Knight. All things to do with Batman.
Into the Dark Knight. All to do with Batman.
That got to work out. But yeah, on Earth 3. But yes. All right. But we've been teasing this for weeks on both shows, kids. Yes. JLA, the first 4 issues by Grant Morrison. So we all know it. We all love it. We all know Grant Morrison was smoking a doobie.
Bro, it's bleak. Like, I'm just going to jump in and just be like that. My favorite, like, whole line out of the whole thing is like, oh, Superman, all those people you saved over the years, where are they now? No one's coming. No one cares. And I'm like, well, jump to 2022, and you are absolutely right, sir.
Yeah. I thought you were going to jump to the end and say, change of pace, Batman saves the day.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking that this is kind of that first, Batman's always been uber, available and just, the man. But it wasn't really until this, I think, that he kind of started getting, just like out there super, he's super Batman.
Oh, yeah. He was kind of becoming Bat God, but I think, Grant Morrison firmly cemented Bat God in the continuity.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he takes out, well, we'll get there.
Yeah. All right. So should we jump right into this? Because I'm sure we'll have thoughts on lots of this.
Wait, I just want to say shout out to everybody involved for making the white Martians the predatory race. I'm just saying, as a kid, I appreciated
it. Art imitates life.
Exactly.
What, just coming in and trying to colonize and just like wiping out whatever race is already there? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Where have I heard that before?
I don't know. History.
Damn whites. All right. JLA Volume 1, Number 1 from January 1997. Them! Exclamation point. I put an exclamation point here.
Who wrote this? Jordan Peele?
Elaine Bennis.
Feel free to throw in a Seinfeld reference. It's fine. That's what we do here.
Bet on the over-under, kids. All right. Writer, of course, Grant Morrison. Penciler, Howard Porter. Inker, John Dell. Colorist, Pat Gari. And Heroic Age, letterer, Ken Lopez. And editor, Ruben Diaz.
That's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
A group of aliens calling themselves the Hyper Clan come to Earth professing to be galactic saviors. Having witnessed
heard this story before?
Yeah, we'll save you, kid.
It's a cookbook. Sorry.
Nice.
And again, the rim shot is, it's still literally, my button says Kona button.
Kona.
Never forgotten.
That's
Waiting for
right.
him to come home.
Having witnessed their homeworld suffer great ecological destruction, they seek to prevent the same thing from happening on other worlds. The general populace of Earth immediately ingratiate themselves to the HyperClan, but members of the superhero community have concerns over the team's seeming generosity.
Yeah, don't worship them like gods. We're the gods here. Wasn't invincible?
Ray, next time someone asks you if you're a god, you say yes.
Exactly.
To demonstrate their pledge to heal the Earth, the HyperClan use their powers to turn the barren Sahara Desert into a veritable Eden. Oh yeah, we don't want nothing in return. Nah.
It's kill thousands to save billions. It's the angel solutions every time.
Who is this? Martians or Ra's al Ghul? What?
Yeah.
Thanos, is that you?
Snap.
Oh snap! The HyperClan also lend their power to the cause of law enforcement. However, instead of incarcerating criminals, they execute them.
If you don't do anything wrong, you won't have anything to worry about.
Where have we heard that before? Who did they execute?
Oh yeah, because yeah, that's like an Easter egg. Let me see if it's written here, or I just go look at the page. But
Because I didn't recognize the villain.
the one isn't the one like looks like Doctor Doom. Oh yeah, cameo appearances by Doctor Doom and Wolverine in this issue. They are both seemingly killed by the HyperClan.
Ah, okay.
Damn. So they went, Petty Dabbler and don't worry,
I just want
Will.
to shout out to long hair Superman real quick. It gave me flashbacks. I was just thinking like mustache in modern terms. Like, oh god, it's continuity error. No.
Poor Grant Morrison had to work. He had just whatever they gave him, he had to work with because for these 4 issues, mullet Superman. Issue 5, all of a sudden, hey guys, look, I have electric powers. All of a sudden,
Electric blue Superman.
And then it stayed that way till like, what was it like issue 20 or 21, and he just flies
Thank God
back.
he was high the whole time, allegedly.
Does he like ayahuasca and stuff?
He's like, I'll just roll with it. I don't care.
Yeah, but literally issue 20 or 21, Superman just flies in. Hey, guess what? I'm back.
We didn't even miss you, bro. What are you talking about?
Static. No more static electricity on her hair. Thanks. They execute Wolverine and some horny Doombot that wasn't really him. Before long, though, the HyperClan begin to take offensive action against those who might threaten their goals. Specifically, it seems like somebody's playbook. I don't know.
I'm not saying Invincible might have lifted a little bit of this, but they just turned up the hyper violence and gratuitous violence and stuff like that.
I don't see any mustaches on any of these guys.
That's the point. That's how you know he's evil.
Invincible is bulletproof. Remember, it's part of the J.K. Simmons verse.
We'll allow it.
The HyperClan ambushed the League aboard their satellite, completely tearing through the sides of the structure. Lilith, I swear, every story we've read almost now, it's like that satellite gets trashed.
Well, yeah. I mean, you gotta destroy the base of operations. I mean, what are they doing up there in that watchtower above the Earth, really?
I love here. It's like that old team, like Will, we were talking about, when we were doing those Guy Gardners, that last Justice League team. They basically got kicked out after the last issue. They're like, oh yeah, the UN wants you to get the hell out. We're bringing the big guns in.
Yeah.
Amateurs.
Flash and Wonder Woman can stay. The rest of you get out.
Yeah. Oh, and that Green Lantern guy, he's getting promoted from the Titans too.
Because that book got canceled.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. The escape shuttle pods are useless, so Metamorpho encases the entire team and jettisons himself from the satellite before it explodes entirely. The League members survive the planet fall to Earth, but they all suffer severe injuries. Metamorpho is rendered inert, possibly dead.
Poor Metamorpho. We hardly knew ye.
I think they even like by next issue they're like, oh yeah, we're kind of having a funeral, but he'll be back. He always comes back.
Yeah.
Because they're like, I forget, was it Walder? Someone's like, is he dead? No. The doctor said inert.
Inert. Yeah. Okay.
You know,
Well,
because now I'm a real scientist, like the old school Justice Society.
Yeah. I really liked how, in the very first thing, Fire is sick or lost her power, or Firehawk is
Firehawk,
sick,
yeah.
Fire character. It was
give you little clues, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot that he had done that, which was really clever. Yeah.
All these fire characters are getting sick and out of action somehow. What's going on?
They've got the Odo disease. They got the Founder's disease. It's fine.
Oh.
Star Trek reference, specifically Deep Space Nine.
But I was gonna say, speaking of Metamorpho, he's not dead, just inert. I mean, that's like Lilith on a Sunday morning.
Oh, you don't want to know
yeah,
things I've done.
relatable.
Yes.
A mimosa, egg McMuffin, that wakes the dead.
Somebody's muffin's getting buttered. That ain't my business.
That comes in like issue 4. Calm down.
Hell. Afterward, Protex. It's like a feminine hygiene product. Leader of the Hyper Clan erects a watchtower structure.
Cheap condom, if you will.
Oh, nice, even better. So yes, Protex, leader of the Hyper Clan, erects a watchtower structure in the icy plains of Antarctica.
Superman's gonna be pissed. He's got neighbors.
Named Zon Zor.
Interesting with the apostrophe use.
Yeah.
Yes, and the alliteration. This language seems familiar.
I wonder why.
Earth's most potent superheroes meet up at the Old League Secret Sanctuary in Rhode Island.
Oh, you know it's bad when you got to go to Rhode Island.
That's right.
I mean, it could be
free or die.
I mean, it could be worse. I mean, they could have to go to Boston.
Yeah, whatever.
They couldn't even get Boston pizza, so that's the worst thing.
Yeah.
I thought they were Boston pizza owners.
So yes, Rhode Island, where they see a news report from WGBS praising Protex. Realizing the HyperClan are a threat, they discuss new strategies. But then
your ego's bruised. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well, he almost got blown out of it. Well, at least Flash and Wonder Woman and Green Lantern and Wonder Woman almost got blown out of orbit.
Wonder Woman would have been fine. I don't really know about the Flash, but Wonder Woman would have been fine.
Yeah.
And the issue ends. Guess who shows up and arrives and tells them to prepare for war?
He's like, I heard you nerds needed help.
My favorite character.
It's like the end of that first Justice League arc in the animated series. I'm not joining, but when you need help, call me, and you will need help. No, don't disparage Ray's favorite character.
Batman.
That's
My
right.
favorite character.
He takes time out of his busy day reading those Batman comics to watch Moon Knight every week. Come on.
That's right. And I think
it
he's
is a chore at this point, to be fair.
Oh!
Ooh, unless it's like Legends or something else. If it's the main books, it's a chore. I'm sorry. What crossovers is it this month?
Shadow War.
Which I'm actually excited for. I can't even.
I know, me too.
But Deathstroke, Ra's al Ghul, actually all the Al Ghuls, and hoping that Damien is not actually a Wayne. All hope of all hopes.
Yes, Lilith has
it was foreshadowing Deathstroke Inc. They're going to complete the actual arc in Shadow War. Mark my words.
Lilith has a theory she wants to come true so bad that Damian Wayne
Bruce
is not
Wayne
Bruce
is a
Wayne's son.
cockhold.
And he's actually Slade Wilson's son.
Oh, okay.
It's the only reason why Bruce would be such a terrible dad.
Oh.
And that's why all the other Robins feel bad for him. Like, even Jason's, like, somewhat nice to him, and Jason's nice to no one, not even people on his team. So, I'm just saying, it's like when you're adopted and they haven't told you just yet, but everybody knows you're adopted. That's my theory.
Oh,
we're doing me now.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to derail.
Well, kind of. I mean, it's Grant Morrison who brought Damian back into continuity, so.
Yeah, it's my number one beef with him.
that was a bad doobie love.
That was laced with something for sure.
That's the ayahuasca. All right, so what do we think of issue 1?
It's a lot to take in, honestly.
Hey-o.
And shout out to the cover having Aquaman, but the actual story, this particular story, not having Aquaman.
I know they don't show up to issue 2, but again, it's
all the big 7 are back together again. We're getting the band back together. That's kind of the whole point of this.
I mean, they
thing.
literally made a poster of this cover.
Yeah, and I have it.
Yeah, I think I still have it.
Just one more quick side note. You will never effing believe this. So I was at my comic book store Sunday, as you do. You know, my second or third run of the week, and I'm in the dollar bin, and you know, my guy's kind of lazy sometimes. To his detriment sometimes. I look in the dollar bin, and I see 53 issues of Wonder Woman's George Perez.
Really?
Wow.
And I looked at the guy at the front. I'm like, you guys sorted this? He's like, you're good. So naturally, I bought them all. But some guy had actually I had just missed the first Cheetah appearance. Some guy came in and got just specifically that.
Oh.
Yeah. So
nice.
I'm gonna have fun bagging and tagging those. Needless to say, but I mean, I was like, dude, it's George Perez. He's getting ready to kick the bucket. Is this guy an idiot? And then he also had a whole bunch of like that classic after the Death of Superman stuff too. He had that Superman and Amethyst. I was just like, this guy just didn't know what he had, but whatever. One man's trash is another woman's treasure, sucker.
Why can't I ever run into this? I'm always looking through dollar bins. I'm like, man, I want to run into, you know.
Yeah, the guy literally, like, the owner actually literally told the guy, he's like, yeah, I'm not looking through it. Just throw it all in the dollar bin. I cannot wait to see him Wednesday. I'm going to be like, did he tell you? Did he tell you what I got?
Yeah, I think my guy actually looks, you know, to see if he has something he can sell on, like, you know, Amazon,
no,
like
eBay
it was like
himself. 200 issues, and he was just like, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
They were pretty beat up, but some of them are actually in pretty good condition. So
nice.
You got any doubles help, Lilith?
You know what? I haven't even looked to see if they were doubles. All I saw was Wonder Woman George Perez. I was like, gimme. So if I do have some doubles, you know, I'll send them your way, bud.
Thank you. Oh man, I would have paid to see this little tiny woman carrying this huge like stack of comic books for size.
And that's me every time I leave a comic book store. I'm probably single-handedly keeping that store afloat. Not gonna lie, I should be able to write that store off as a dependent.
Well, that's like if I go to a con. When I would go to cons, I'd take a backpack and just fill it with comics.
He's like, just back it up, put them all in.
Back that thing up. But no, I kind of walk out with like a 50-pound bag of con. Like, ugh.
I can't wait till cons are safe again.
I know. There's one this weekend. I'm like,
yeah, it's getting there, but not quite there yet.
No.
Maybe this summer. Fingers crossed.
I was gonna say William hasn't even gone to the back to the movie theaters yet.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't feel. I get you. I totally get that feeling because like when I go to movie theaters, I look around and I'm like, yeah, I should have stayed home. Like I gotta go see Fantastic Beasts, and I'm just like, Dumbledore's Secrets, and I'm just like, are they gonna finally show the sex scene or not? That's all I need to know. Shoot law. I'm just curious. Matt Michelson. I'm just saying it could happen. I want to be there if it happens.
Oh, I see what you're talking about, Lilith. Yes, now I remember. You're right. Yeah, Superman's long hair was a continuity error because the JLA didn't form until after Final Night, where he lost his powers, and then by the time he gets them back, he had already cut his hair because he had his wedding while he was powerless. So. Exactly,
because he didn't want to hurt her. Very Edward from Twilight of him.
Oh my. Because Superman's wedding was rescheduled on short notice. It was released
kind of like the TV show.
Exactly. Yeah, because it was released between Final Night and Power Struggle when he tried to get his powers back.
I mean, honestly, you've done enough, buddy. Take a retirement.
Yeah.
Honestly, if 90 Superman would have never came back, sure. But Smallville Superman has no right to retire. There, I said it. I'll let it go, but it needs to be said.
I mean, we talk about Batman, but I don't know. Superman has an ego on him sometimes.
Sometimes. Only if John Burns writing him.
Oh, so yes, so this story and the JLA Secret Files and Origins, we covered Lilith, and Midsummer's Nightmare Will that we covered. He shouldn't have long hair in any of those then. Okay.
No, that's right.
But it's just so much fun to draw a superhero with a mullet. Hey, Nightwing.
Maybe it's just a clip-on.
For secret identity purposes. Black Canary had the blonde wig. That would be the
That would be the ultimate disguise. It's like the glasses isn't enough, so Superman has the mullet. Then when he becomes Clark, he takes the back off.
Yeah.
Don't forget, he stands up straight as well.
That's right.
Because I mean, they really pushed
He folds his
believability.
spine in to be Clark. It's fine.
They really continuity. I mean, they really pushed believability when it's like when he came back from the dead, and it's like Superman has long hair, but Clark Kent has a ponytail.
It was a trend. Clark Kent is a trend chaser, confirmed.
I know, 1993. I know.
Well, it could have been worse. It could have been a rat tail ponytail. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Can you imagine being like shaved an S into the side of his head or something?
He's not Superboy Prime. Honestly, if that character ever makes a really big comeback, I need him to be like the E-boy aesthetic. He's got to have like the mesh tank top with the fingerless gloves and the little silver chain with just a hint of eyeliner. Just a hint.
I come to destroy your world, bruh.
Exactly. Skateboard. He's beating people with skateboards. Yeah.
Don't birth that into the atmosphere. You know, DC will pick that up.
I'm waiting for Superman and Lois to turn into that between us.
Now we're gonna wait till the end of April. They took it like a month break now.
They deserve it. It's a mess.
I mean, the Bizarro stuff isn't bad.
You know, I'm just gonna say Smallville did a better Bizarro. Don't at me. Do not at me. Those are my opinions, man.
That's right, kids. Do not at Lilith Hellfire. Don't do it.
All right, let's get to number 2 for sure.
Yes, ma'am.
You don't want to keep poor William up too late.
I know. You don't keep yourself up too late.
Yeah.
All right.
I took a Red Bull. It's too late for me.
That's where all these ideas are coming from. A Superboy with a mesh tank top. Yeah.
Yeah, caffeine and ADHD is not a good combination.
You're telling me, sister. All right. JLA Volume 1, number 2. The Day the Earth Stood Still.
Hey, man, Keanu Reeves wants his movie back. Although, don't at me. I know that's actually a movie before that, but
Yeah.
they're still equally terrible.
Whoa. Right. Yes. Let me see. Yes. Same creative team. Same editor. The Hyper Clan continued to construct the Watchtower sanctuaries across the globe. News crews flocked to the scenes, astounded by the grandeur of each citadel.
Because they're sycophants in their own demise. Checks out.
Hey, as long as they get good tax rebates and low gas prices, they don't care.
Right.
Ooh.
Oh. The JLA determined that the HyperClan are using some sort of mind control transmitters to broadcast anti-JLA hysteria among the masses. Fox News.
I'm just gonna say, at one point in time, Bill Riley was a handsome dude that could get it. I totally get the grandmas that fell for it. I totally get it. They were buying his books. I get it.
Oh my. All right, here we go, William. Green Lantern tries to locate their transmitters with his ring, but
It's
cannot.
Kyle. Just for those of you that don't know.
Yeah. Hal's
Last
kind of
ditch effort.
Hal's kind of dead-ish at the moment.
That's okay. He'll be back. It's fine.
Hell, it's like Lilith. He's just taking a long nap.
Yeah.
He's just a little hungover. He had a little too much sex, a little too much alcohol.
Whoa!
He's flying in his plane and crashed it. He's just got to recuperate. It's fine.
He's tired from chasing all them young girls and trying to take over the universe.
You know, I should relate to him way more than I don't know why I don't.
Exactly. Well, it's younger men with you, but if you're a 20-something in Florida and you're dumb and pretty,
beware the Lilith.
If you're a 20-something male in Florida and you're dumb and pretty, yes, come see Lilith Hellfire. Fill out the job application.
Here, the Google survey link below.
That survey's at himbo.com. Is that what it is?
Oh, nice.
Wait, is himbo.com taken?
It's all rape and murder, I'll tell you that.
The Martian Manhunter presumes that their watchtower bases are the key to stopping them and splits the team into pairs to take down each watchtower.
Here we go with the pairs. Every freaking story they're pairing off. It's like take a drink moment, honestly.
It's Braving the Bold 28 all over again.
This happens so much though, Phil. You don't understand.
I know. Wonder Woman flies off to find Aquaman, and they end up facing the HyperClan shapeshifter Fluxus. His teammate.
Everything has to have an X in it because it's the 90s. It's fine.
Oh,
it's
yes. Because,
fine.
yes, him and his teammate Tronics with an X at the end shows up.
Up the James.
Hey, man, 90s Xbox sell. Come on.
I
True.
know.
To lend him a hand, Tronics projects twin energy rays from her eyes and takes Wonder Woman down.
You're not Storm.
Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. X shoots beams from this person shoots beams from their eyes. Oh, this one might be competent at their job. Hell,
A summer sister? I don't know what.
Oh God, a female Summer? That is not good.
Brothers and one sister. Oh my God. Green Lantern, meanwhile, reluctantly teams up with the Flash. Flash is enthralled about.
Yeah, it's Kyle. It's not Hal. Actually, Barry and Hal were actually pretty good friends before he
took
his 30-year hiatus. So he's so pissed he was friends with Oliver when he got back. He's like, "What the hell is this?"
I mean, we'll get into this more soon on Sector 2814. But yeah, right now Wally's like, you know what? I've been.
He's like, I don't know what Barry saw in you, bro. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
I've been a superhero since I've been a kid.
Exactly.
You just got handed a ring. Okay.
Burn.
Flash is enthralled about working with this rookie Green Lantern. They go to the desert and face off against Armek, Zenturion, and Zum.
Copyright pending.
Red Robin, Zum.
That's actually good.
Dad joke unlocked. All right. Above the Earth, Martian Manhunter meets with HyperClan leader Protex, another X. Protex tries to convince the Manhunter that the people of Earth fear him and that he should join the HyperClan.
He's like, wait a minute, I smell a filthy white Martian!
They fear you? If that was the excuse to go evil, well, never mind. Lilith's already done that.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm already like a part-time supervillain, so.
Elsewhere, Superman and you know who,
Batman, my favorite character,
encounter Immortal.
Boo.
Not immortal, /mortal.
Who the hell wrote this? Stan Lee?
Oh yeah, teenager.
Mortal.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Excelsior.
And Primate. Primate keeps Superman distracted. Hey, while Immortal tears through the bat plane. The ruins of the plane.
Your name doesn't start with double L's. What's she doing?
Maybe double D's. I don't know. So yes, the bat plane crashes to the ground, and Batman is nowhere to be found. Oh my God! If we get rated to listen to this issue, he'll be like, "Wait a minute, is he dead?" Superman manages to defeat Primate, but Protect shows up with a handful of kryptonite.
That's why you don't make your weaknesses known, homie.
You
don't just let the first reporter you see tell your business, bruh. No matter how mad you want to get between that skirt.
Are you sure it's not a pocket full of kryptonite?
Oh, you beat me to it, you beat me to it.
I like that meme where the son's like talking to Natasha Bedingfield. What'd you put in your pocket? What'd you put? She's stealing. Oh, TikTok never changed.
Weakened by the radiation, Superman collapses. The HyperClan bring the defeated Justice Leaguers to Zon-Zor. Batman is never seen again.
Humanoid-shaped heroes? I don't. Is that the moral?
Man, they slapped them down harder than Will Smith.
Ew. Ah, yes, coming to you from the past of April 2022.
That's right. Hey, a time capsule. Yes, kids. That's what happened a week or so ago. Yes, the Will Smith slap heard around the world.
The reason why he's no longer with the Academy.
And his popularity is plummeting.
Not that it was ever that high anyway. I don't know why we're pretending. But
his popularity.
I'll save that for the Patreon.
His popularity is plummeting. Just now the rest of the world
just
feels...
like his wife's music career. Come at me, Will Smith.
Oh!
I mean, she's out here. She's got Willow out here living her. She's living vicariously through Willow. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, they're living through them kids now.
That means they did name their kids after themselves. Willow and Jaden. Like, narcissist alert.
I know what kind of narcissists name their kids after themselves. Sorry, Dad.
Well, when you're a junior, you have a lot to live up to. That's pressure.
The middle name is different. I'm not Junior.
Ah, okay. That's a little different thing. It's a
All right.
tribute. It's an homage.
All right. So, I just noticed it with this issue, but yeah, it's saying all 4 issues of this story arc are named after famous sci-fi movies from the 50s. This
That
issue,
explains it. The day the Earth stood.
yeah,
That makes
this
sense.
issue is entitled "The Day the Earth Stood Still" after the 1951 Robert Wise film.
Or that 2000s Keanu Reeves movie.
Oh, please, that's too commercial for Morrison. Come on.
True, touche. Although them is pretty well known.
Yeah. All right. So thoughts on this?
I just wanted more conflict. Like the bad guys just I don't know. Like honestly, if outside looking in, Justice League is kind of bad at their job. How many times has the Earth been attacked? Ravaged, destroyed. They didn't fix the Sahara. I'm just saying. I'm just being devil's advocate.
Well, even like Superman says, he's like, can they keep the
He doesn't even take out the trash when there's a strike. So what good is Superman?
Oh, look at you,
Charlie
you
has throwing it up over here. Somebody had to do it. It's 3 of us. Somebody had to do it.
We're doing me now.
yeah.
That's an interesting artistic choice.
I mean, let's be real. Everybody knows Bruce Wayne is Batman, but he's much like Elon buying Twitter. We just let billionaires do what they want. No consequences. I'm just saying there's precedent.
Boy, talking about me making topical references.
Bro, if you're on Twitter or you trade stocks, then this is a big deal. This is a turn.
Oh, I know. I saw
It's
people
bad.
talking about it. All right, William. So, what are your thoughts on this?
So at the end of this issue,
remember, they're literally dragging Superman into Zor, and you kind of get a tiny. If you look down in the corner of the page, you see a tiny little reflection in the wreckage of that plane.
Batman. Yeah.
Can't have people thinking he's dead after they already did kill Superman.
Because I guess I was like, do we really have to let people know Batman's not dead? I guess I don't know. I guess they don't want people to certain
buying the book.
certain segments of the population to panic. Yeah,
Batman.
Yeah,
my favorite character.
Because Superman's still on top at this point, so he could have died, and Dick could have took over and been fine.
I don't know, man. Nightfall, man. People were clamoring for Bruce Wayne to come back.
Well,
Azrael.
I was waiting for it. To go. Yeah, but it's Azrael.
Don't pan down to the gift I got you, but Azrael.
Top lady shelf up there. Yeah. Between all the Nightwings. Yeah. So I remember reading this. I'm like, this is interesting, but okay. And I was like, I don't
know what's going on.
I love Howard Porter art, but could he have, when Wonder Woman, when they put her logo on the page and stuff, they show her like swooping in, could they made that page any more 3D without making it 3D?
You gotta get the teenage boys through somehow.
This was.
Oh, please! As a 19-year-old, I appreciated that. Yes.
5 inches, maybe.
This was really kind of this, widescreen superhero action that we got from the Authority. That I think this preceded the Authority, didn't it? Maybe.
I think weren't they late night? We're kind of late 90s, but
they may have been about the same time, but. This was kind of seismic back then. This was a big deal because it was so different. It was big screen, action and crazy stuff going on. I mean, and Morrison, this was really the first. I mean, because Morrison had been known at this point for Animal Man and for Swamp Thing and some probably Vertigo stuff. So I don't think he had done mainstream superheroes before then. Had he?
I think this is the first thing I can remember hearing him on like a mainstream thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh no, the Authority #1.
99.
Yeah, May 99. So
yeah,
like 2 years previous.
But
Yeah.
they had been in, the planning stages for a lot longer than that. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
I will say things were taken, and because, that Wildstorm imprint, along with Milestone, they took a lot from it without,
And,
So, anyway.
and plus, maybe could there have been like some Image Comics inspiration here? Or
Everybody wanted a piece of that Image money for sure.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
And again, I think I've talked to both of you about this. It's like the big, and then when we're bringing in the big seven, we haven't had all of these characters together since way before Crisis.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the coming home, the welcome home party.
Almost
Like, we need the money. Gimme.
10 to 15 years later.
Well, they
this is
figured,
90.
Some of those solo books were sagging. Looking at you, Flash. Looking at you, Aquaman. It kind of puts you in the spotlight. You're like, well, I kind of like how they're doing Aquaman. Let me go pop in on that one. You know what I mean? That's that kind of thing.
Well, in the next issue, which we'll get to later, it is not called the Speed Force. Did you notice that? That kind of just stood right out to me. It was the Speed something else. And I was like, what? Okay, hang on.
Not just yet. Not just yet.
Smoked a doobie. But yeah, no. Since you mentioned that, yeah, I mean, you think about it. I mean, look at what Grant Morrison had to work with. 6 of the 7 main characters had their own monthly book.
Yeah.
At least one monthly book. I mean, Superman and Batman were rocking 3 to 4 books at this time each. So,
well, 4 to 5.
Oh yeah. Man of Tomorrow, all that jazz. Yeah.
They bled us nerds dry back in the 90s. I know.
Told you it all started with Death of Superman, man.
So many can collecting and lawn mowings.
Thinking for change, the cushions.
Got to get the fix.
Go. I mean, I graduated high school in '96, so before that, I was just like, do I want an extra comic or two, or do I want to eat lunch at school today?
Comic.
Hey, screw lunch.
I know. It'll make me stronger.
I can survive on chocolate milk. It's fine.
Package of chips and a Twinkie from the vending machine. Done.
We don't do Twinkies or toaster strudels here, Will.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I don't think he even knows what that means, though.
I don't do Twinkies or toaster strudels, so.
Okay.
Just as a frame of reference.
And on a totally unrelated note, remember, kids, Lil says, practice safe sex.
Don't use those Protex
I don't
condoms.
do Twinkies or toaster strudels.
What did you say?
I said don't use those Protex condoms. Get yourself a nice name brand condom. That way, if it breaks, you can sue.
Let me get a ride on your alligator back, bro.
All right. So, anything else, or should we close this out and then reconvene?
Yes, let's close it out and reconvene, Phil.
Hail! All right. So, kids, yes, we're going to be recording in a few minutes, but yes, you'll hear this tomorrow. If you're listening to us on the podcast, you'll hear this tomorrow on Sector 2814, the Green Lantern Podcast.
Are you the only Green Lantern podcast?
No, there's actually some other ones that are pretty good, like Podcast of Oa, and there's a couple others that I can't think of the name of right now. But
I mean, come on, Lilith. Green Lantern's not, unheard of. Like...
Oh,
I love your. No. Don't get me wrong. It's much like that was your guys' thing. That was your lane. Like much like Ray with Moon Knight. It's very niche. But it's great that you guys there's a podcast for everything.
You can make fun of Ray, man, but his persistence paid off, man. Now he's got a TV show.
Yes, Ray wished that into existence
I know.
on his own.
He willed it into existence.
Now everyone's
He
mother
prayed to Khonshu every night.
now everyone's mother will be like, I love the Moon Knights. I was gonna look at the schedule for next. Okay. See, I'm all confused. I opened the Green Lantern one because Will's sitting there.
Yeah, sorry, man.
All right, that's okay.
It's because I don't actually have a picture up. I get it. Out of sight, out of mind. It's fine.
I know. We just have that live view of your heart. Yeah. The blackness. All right. So, yes, next week on Sector 214, Unlimited Justice.
Get some, Phil. It's unlimited justice. Get
I know.
some.
Well, it'll be the end of the month again, Lil. So we'll be back for another animated series review in Blackest Night Part 1.
Oh, get ready. It's a good. Actually, they're all really, really good. I can't even pick my favorite from the first 2 seasons, to be honest.
And Ray, you can even join us, or listen to it because I don't think Batman's in that. Is
No, they're like, we got to give him a break. We don't want them thinking this is the Batman show all over again.
so yeah. So come back next week for an animated series review, and if there's any books, we'll get to that. Oh yeah, and Will, you can read Justice League again. Bendis' last issue came out.
Oh, okay.
Well, the main book. Well, they're killing the Justice League anyway, but
Yeah.
But not really.
I know. I think
they just took it all back so quickly.
they've already walked it back. They're like, yeah, it's not going to affect any of their solo books. It's just going to be in this
It's an Elseworld tale. It's fine. Everything's an Elseworld tale as far as I'm concerned.
Dark Crisis. Dark Crisis.
Yeah, that's what they're going through right now. New management.
I'm just waiting for we really, really mean it this time. Final Crisis.
Final crisis.
Again, why do we keep doing different crises? Do different, do something different for an event.
It's their brand. They're scared to let it go, but we're
I know. I mean, dude, I told you, Armageddon 2022. Come on.
Shut your filthy mouth, Philip.
Hey, it can't be as bad as the first. Come on, there's not going to be a Legion annual. There's not going to be.
There'll be a superhero, Justice League versus Superhero Legion of Superheroes annual. Phil. Yeah, Phil.
Written by Bendis.
Bendis.
Yeah, it could be worse, I guess. Okay, so yes, all right, kids, come back. Like I said, tomorrow for part 2. On Sector 214, the Green Lantern Podcast, episode 62.
So close.
Yes, but send your thoughts. Again, it all goes to the same place. But order for the animated series we were doing next time. Email us, CapesandLunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can find Unlimited Justice on Facebook, Twitter. Find links to all the shows we do, including Sector 2814, the Green Lantern Podcast. Find the link to our YouTube channel. Remember, every episode, including these, gets their own videos. So
you got to do the obscene hand gesture, Phil. I can't do it today.
Oh, yeah, because you're not on camera. Okay, which one do you want? Okay, there you go. But yes, so if you want to see whatever hand gestures we do, yes, smash that subscribe button.
Smash it.
And get an F in the chat for Kyle Rayner's ego.
Oh! So,
oh, what a waste of butter.
Most
what
importantly,
a waste of a Green Lantern ring.
Damn, like it's a guy. So yes, if you can, please subscribe to the Patreon. We're paying for this out of our own pocket now. The Guardians of Southgate are no more. So yes, every little bit helps, but $3 to $5 gets you early access to creator interviews. Of course, Lilith and I talk to Mr. DG Chichester every month.
I got the good mic out for you guys.
And superhero movie brackets for finding the worst superhero movie of all time, and it's killing us.
Poor Phil, poor little Sliver.
You didn't even show up for the last one. Yes, Kristen and I did the March episode, Elektra versus Blade Trinity.
Oof, yeah.
Every week, Lilith, I mentioned these movie reviews. He goes,
thank God I dodged the bullet.
He's like ready to vomit every week. Yeah, so if you want all that good chocolatey goodness, yes, I'll find links to all that and Capes and Lunatics and Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks merchandise. Find links to everything all in one place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/Capes and Lunatics. All right, William, as our guest, where can people find you and all your Kickstarter stuff and your other podcast? And
you can find me at Wallred. That's at WALLRED. That's Gmail and Twitter and Facebook and probably other social media that I don't even remember at this point. If you want to check out some of the comics that I've published, you can go to check out Crossover Division at crossoverdivision.com. Number 3 should be going to the printer this week. I hope. It should be awesome. And then you can also check out Diary of Night at diaryofnight.com. And I do this Green Lantern podcast with, I'm trying to remember the guy's name.
Matt Kona.
Phil and I do an awesome Green Lantern podcast every week called Sector 2814. And then I'm also, I do a podcast with writer Kevin Joseph called Explain Yourself, where we talk to Kickstarter creators who have live campaigns running, comic Kickstarter campaigns running. And that's called Explain Yourself. And then finally, because Lilith mentioned the greatest hero of all, Quasar, you can check out the Quantum Zone at quantumzone.org to find out all kinds of cool stuff about Quasar.
I'll put it in my navel.
Hey, boys, you look at the party? I love the party. Seems like I'm getting a package every other day.
Lilith Hellfire.
Jealous. Lilith Hellfire. If you guys want to hang out with me on the interwebs, you can find me at Lilith Hellfire on Twitter, at Lilith Hellfire69 on Instagram. Although Instagram is about to die, but so my most easy way to like actually interact is probably TikTok at Lilith Hellfire69. Duh.
Don't pull it out unless you're going to use it. That's true for guns and penises. Either do the 6 or do the 9.
No. Do them both.
And I didn't see him at all tonight, but yeah, just in case.
Suck it, Russell.
All right, kids. Yes. Thank you for joining us again tomorrow, part 2 on Sector 2814, the Green Lantern Podcast, episode 62.
I can't wait.
Me neither. Oh boy.
Boy. And Phil, it's messed up because I'm actually wearing the. Is that a flash shirt? Because
Yes.
I have my flash shirt on right now too.
Oh. I'm representing.
Somebody had to do it.
Don't worry, I'll clean by tomorrow. All right, kids. Come back next time. And remember, don't trust the new neighbors. Good night.
Outrageous.